Good morning, guys. It's Sunday. I did not mean to have another haul for you this weekend after yesterday's three-store haul. If you haven't seen that, please go back and watch. But I went up to Sprouts just because I was thinking, I need to increase my water intake, so I'm going to go up and get some fancy waters up there. That was the plan. I was thinking, there's not going to be a whole lot, no sales or anything. Oh, was I wrong? Was I wrong? The main deal is these wild protein chips, and they're a 4-pack. And I was in the chip aisle, and they're right on the bottom shelf, 3 for $10. So these end up being $3.33, and they are normally, I think, like $10 a bag. So initially, I picked up a buffalo, a barbecue, and a sea salt and vinegar. And then I cashed out, went out to my car, and realized I left my phone at the self-checkout. So I went back in and I thought, let me go look. Well, then I went back to the shelf and it was like pretty much completely wiped out. So someone after me obviously saw that deal. All that was left was 2 more bags of the salt and vinegar. So I picked those up. So I ended up getting 5 4-packs of the wild protein chips. And I guess I paid what? So $10 for 3 and then $6.66. So $17 for 5 of them. So I think that's a pretty good deal. I think Sprouts sales are pretty store specific. So I wouldn't say go look for this because they were on clearance. They may be on clearance at other Sprouts, but if you like this product, and you happen to be at Sprouts, I would definitely take a look for it because that's a great deal. The other great deal are these Urban Pie Roman style pizzas. Now these are normally $13.99. And they were on clearance for $3.99. So I got a sausage, a pepperoni, and a margarita. I've had those before, but $13.99 for a pizza, that's a little steep, especially for a frozen one. You'd rather probably get one from Domino's or Papa John's or something. But for $3.99, I'll definitely have those. So that was the 2 best deals. This was also a pretty good deal. And if my mom's watching, which she does watch my videos, I'll keep this for when she gets here. So it's an espresso martini wine cocktail. So it isn't any liquor. It's a wine cocktail. These are normally $15.99. And this was on clearance for $5.99. They also had, I think, a lemon drop and maybe a margarita maybe. But I went with the espresso martini because we do like those. And you basically just shake with ice and pour into a chilled martini glass. And you can dust with cocoa powder or cinnamon, definitely not cinnamon. And it's made with real coffee and it's 14.9%. So I'm going to keep that for a special mom and daughter treat. They had these flax and oat bran lavash flatbreads. You get 4 counts in here, and these were down to 99 cents. So they're good for sandwiches. They're 100 calories and 9 grams of protein per flatbread. I needed some chips for some hummus I have, so these were on sale for $2, the baked pita crackers and sea salt. I picked up another box of the mini chicken chimichangas. Now I did cook these yesterday in the air fryer and they were good, but there was no avocado. So I'm not sure if the avocado is inside, but you don't get like a serving of avocado like it shows here. So, but I dipped it in sour cream and they were good. These were also on clearance. Nonny's Bakery Bites. They're chocolate chip biscottini. Biscottini, is that how you say? They say they're new, but they were already on clearance for $2.49. So that would be good with some coffee. These were on clearance too. These Hint drinks. So I got the pink grapefruit. They were on sale for $1. They're sparkling. Are they sparkling water? Yeah, sparkling water with pink grapefruit, essence, electrolytes for taste. So I got one of those. I picked up another almond milk because they were 99 cents. And then I picked up these 3 waters, which is why I went. So I got this Eternal Spring alkaline spring water, a Zen water, and a Essentia. Is that how you say that? This was on clearance for $1.29. The Quantum bars, I got the caramel almond sea salt. I was fancying some celery with either cream cheese or peanut butter. So I think this bunch of celery was $1.48, I think. And then I just got these clearance croissants because who doesn't love a croissant? They are nothing but butter croissants for $1.74. So that is everything I got at Sprouts. As I said, totally unplanned, but I thought I would show you. Let's look at my receipt. This is the initial receipt. So there's the celery for $1.48. One of the waters was $1.25. I think the spring water was $2. And then there's the wild protein chips, $3.34. The Quantum Bar, $1.29. The biscotti, $2.49. The other alkaline water was 99 cents. The almond milk was 99 cents. The pink grapefruit hint drink was $1. There's the other wild salt and vinegar chips, and the pita crackers for $2. The lavash wraps for 99 cents. The croissants for $1.74. The espresso martini mix for $5.99. There's the pizzas and the chimichangas. Now, it also gave me, I didn't expect to buy this much, so I only took one bag in, so I had to buy one bag. And then it also gave me 25% off gluten-free items, so it took $2.83 off. So I'm not sure if if this was the chips that I got, but I'll take it. So after everything, my cash price was $45.13. And there it says that you start earning points. So I got 380 points for that. And then I also, as I said, went back inside because I left my phone, and I picked up 2 more of the salt and vinegar wild protein chips. I didn't get a gluten-free discount on this. Maybe that was a one-time discount. I don't know. But it gave me some more points, and that was $6.67. So this say around $50 right here for all of this. Actually, not counting espresso martini in the grocery budget. I'm going to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Whew. So I would say this is, around $45, let's say $45. So that does put my budget up over $100. I try and budget $150 a week, but I do include dog food and toiletries and cleaning supplies. So it's not just food, but I won't include the alcohol. So I'm still within my $150 budget for the week. Still have a little bit more if I have to pick up some milk or anything like that. But that is it, guys. That is a bonus Sprouts haul for you. As I said, what do you think about these deals? Pretty good, huh? Anyway, I'll see you on the next one. Give me a like, give me a thumbs up, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.